Hi, I'm Catherine Taylor, the lawyer for business owners. In a previous video, I explained that I was going to do a series of videos about operating agreement provisions. In the previous video, I explained what an operating agreement is and why it's important. In this video, I'm going to hone in on one type of provision in an operating agreement that most operating agreements should have, and that is the provision or clause that states what happens to a member's LLC interest if that person dies. Okay, so again, an operating agreement is a contract between and among the members of an LLC. The members of an LLC are the owners, and typically with a small company, the owners are running the business. So if one of those members dies, what happens? If there is no operating agreement provision stating what happens to that member's LLC interest, then because that LLC interest is an asset, that asset goes into the person's probate estate and then would be transferred to that person's beneficiaries. So if that person's beneficiaries was their spouse or their children, then what could happen is the remaining or surviving LLC members can now then own a business with their previous partner's spouse or children, which generally isn't a desired situation. So within an operating agreement, what those members can do is state, if I die, this is what I'd like to happen. And all of the members have to agree. But most of the time, what they do is they work out a provision where if one member dies, the remaining members can buy out or end up owning the deceased member's LLC interest. And that is because they don't want to be in business with somebody's spouse or child. They want to be in business with each other. And so the operating agreement basically then can state that the interest of the deceased person will ultimately end up with the surviving members. That is one reason, among many, why an operating agreement is very important. Again, my name is Catherine Taylor. I'm the lawyer for business owners. Like this video, subscribe to the channel because I've got a lot more content for you.